MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and their Golden State rivals to the north, the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch on its way. Softly hit toward the hole. Olsen comes up with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
That is second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Now the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready now for LA, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Just underway here in Oakland. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. Angels nothing, A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Garrett Richards is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink. And sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy. And if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball 3.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, left fielder, Matt.
Here's Matt Joyce now. His past history with Richards. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Joyce is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Semien aboard here at first with nobody out. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Red.
Here's Chris Davis now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Richards comes set. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Popped him up. Maldonado is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the 2nd, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Justin Upton now. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Justin Upton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the 1st out.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 7.
And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman Luis Valbuena.
Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's Albert now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. From the belt, the pitch, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Valbuena on second. Pujols at first. 2 out in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty's there for it. And that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Popped him up. Cozart is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Piscotty, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization, top to bottom.
Calhoun is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Simmons, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter number 3, second baseman, dient.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now. Again, a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ready on 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Marcus Semien.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Marcus Semien will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Richards gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Trout on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Comes set and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Third baseman number 7, Zach Kozar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Kozar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready for another chance? Luis Valbuena, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The 1-1 home. It is strike 2 swinging.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Hit to short. Taken in by Simeon. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Matt Joyce now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. ground ball foul down the left side. And struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hit hard down the line. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. Balbuena is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Richards comes set. First pitch on the way. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Lowry rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Leading off for the Angels, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Chapman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Captain Martin Maldonado.
Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty going back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Maldonado, the runner at second with one away. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Ian.
Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. In comes Piscotty, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bouncer up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Mike Trout is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1. is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He loses him on ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Justin Upton.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. Simeon's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. He takes a knee-high fastball.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He was laid off and the count runs full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Count still full, 3-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Another full count pitch home. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Center fielder, number 3, Powell.
Now batting, Boog Powell, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Chapman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On its way is pitch number 75. High in the air down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Richards comes set. Here's the 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Two, here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Oakland. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready once again, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Zach Cozart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Liam Hendricks is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Liam Hendricks.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes a called strike one.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box now, Cole Calhoun, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Pujols gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. Lowry on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Line drive to left, and Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's a tough take.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Striding in once again, Jed Lowry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Chris Davis, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. Popped him up. Calhoun on the run. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this one's in the dirt. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. The 3-1 coming to Davis. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Matt Olson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Balbuena is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be two. Simmons on the first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up. Santiago Casilla is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Santiago Casilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Bouncer to the left side. Simeon's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's 1 for 4. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Nope. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. This is line to left. Joyce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. Jim Johnson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jim Johnson.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Chapman aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike now. Johnson playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Oakland, center fielder, Powell. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Powell will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Jake Smolinski will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Jake Smolinski.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The count now at 2-1. One run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
In now, Marcus Semien.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Upton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 2-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A's strand a couple. Score holds, it's 3-1. Jake Smolinski will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 5, Jake Smolinski.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The left fielder, number 6, Justin Upton.
Emilio Pagan is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one. The 1-2 is a called strike three on the corner. Eighth inning from Oaktown. A's leading this one over their Southern California rival Angels as we get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. In now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Ready now for LA, Luis Valbuena. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Blake Parker is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Blake Parker.
Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Jed Lowry.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. So 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Calhoun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Chris Davis now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Back up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Albert Pujols.
Daniel Kalun enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Colombe, a 5'10" left-hander. He was a 25th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Sharp ground ball to third. Lowry on to first. A double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go quietly there, and it's still 3-1. Cannon Middleton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Middleton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Simmons. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Next up for the A's, Jonathan Lucroy It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So digging in now, Jake Smolinski, a base hit in his first trip. Mark Hanna will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 20, Mark Hanna.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Lucroy, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 3-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Trout looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and we are tied again.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
The batter, number 10.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Matt Joyce.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Joyce. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1 and 2 now. Bullet back up the middle. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Mark Hanna will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 20.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
2-0 now. This is line to left. Joyce has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-2, here it comes.
That's a ball.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set, and the pitch. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Blake Wood comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Blake Wood.
Here's Jed Lowry now. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's 2 for 3.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-1. Taken for strike 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Calhoun looks up. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work done in the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Daniel Colum claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error.